Yeah, not bad, definitely. But yeah, I know you already know it, but just a very quick reminder on Thursday, I will not be around. So that means you will not have a class. You can take a rest because you said you don't want a substitute teacher, right?
Yes, right.
Okay, okay. Okay, so I actually listened to your recording a while ago, and there are a couple of things that we need to practice. So hold on a
Hmm.
second. Let
Okay.
me just go to the final test.
Hmm.
Let's do it one by one. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, starting off with number one here. Um, your letter P, okay, you were focusing on the P sound, which is fine,
Hmm.
but your vowels sound a little bit airy, like
Hmm.
Peter, like that. There's too much air on
Hmm.
the vowel sounds.
Hmm.
Okay, so I want you to remove the too much air so that we can hear the vowels clearly because
Hmm.
they will be checking the vowels as well.
Hmm.
Okay, so it should be Peter, not Peter. Okay,
Hmm. Okay.
so can you try to read number one first?
Okay. Peter poked a poker at the piper, so the piper poked pepper at Peter.
Okay, so if you're going to record this one more time, try to pronounce it in that way. Okay?
Okay.
Peter poked a poker. Okay, so that it will be clearer. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. As for number two,
Hmm.
um, the same thing. The vowels were a little bit airy,
Hmm.
and your last S sound was not loud enough. Okay,
Hmm.
so it sounded like biscuit instead of biscuits.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay, can you read number two?
Okay, I bought a bit of baking powder and baked a batch of biscuits.
Uh, Biscuits. Stresses on
Biscuit.
the
Okay,
first syllable.
biscuit.
Yes. Okay. This one also pronounce this with the
Hmm.
O sound.
Hmm. Bought.
Hmm.
Okay, I bought. Is that
Yes,
right?
I bought. Yeah, and then this one will sound like this. I bought a bit of. This one is of.
Of. Okay.
It sounds like this. Of.
Hmm. Of.
Uh, okay. Of.
Hmm.
All right.
Of. One more.
Okay. Please read again.
Hmm. I bought a bit of baking powder and baked a batch of biscuits.
Mm-hmm. Be careful with the stress, okay? It sounds like you're putting the stress
Biscuit.
on the second syllable.
Okay.
Biscuits,
Biscuit. Yeah.
baked.
Baked.
Pop the T at the ending, okay? Baked.
Baked. Baked.
Okay, let's do it one more time, please.
Okay. I bought a bit of baking powder and baked a batch of biscuit.
Biscuits.
Biscuit.
Okay, so that part you need to work on, the S sound at the ending some
Mm,
more, okay? Biscuits.
okay.
For number three, I didn't hear much problem for number three, so can you just read it for the meantime?
Okay. Top chopstick. Chops. Stop. Top chopsticks.
Okay, I think it's fine. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
for
That.
number four,
Mm, okay.
yeah, for number four, you have to blend this one, okay? Do not say
Mm,
Diana. That's
mm-hmm.
breaking the sound, right?
Mm-hmm.
So normally we do not break the sound in the middle of a word, most importantly.
Mm-hmm.
So you should add, do you remember the blending rule?
Yeah, you said
Yeah.
O
So
and
when,
E.
yeah, when the previous vowel sound made your lips unrounded,
Mm-hmm.
you have to add a
Mm-hmm.
Y sound.
Mm-hmm.
Die. My lips are unrounded.
Mm-hmm.
So we add a Y sound there. Diana.
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 No, Diana.
Diana. Diana.
Diana.
Diana. Diana.
Yes.
Di-
Diana, not Diana. Okay, it's not
Diana.
Diana. It's Diana. So it sounds more
Diana.
like
Oh,
die
Diana.
and then Diana.
Yeah. Okay.
No,
Mm, no.
sounds more like that.
Okay.
Diana.
Diana. Diana.
Not Dia. Dia.
Diane. Okay. Diana.
Dia.
Diane.
Diana.
Diana.
Mm, Diana. So
Diane.
Diana had a dozen dinner dates with dumb students.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Please
Uh,
read.
Diana had a dozen dinner dates with dumb students.
Okay, so that's the part that you just need to practice the word Diana. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
for that part. Okay, for number five, um, there's none. Yeah, so it was good. All
Mm-hmm.
right, please read number five.
Okay. Jack the dog found an icky, sticky chick that quacked quickly.
Okay, still good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now let's go to number six.
Mm-hmm.
For this one, it's your ah
Where?
sound
Eh.
that we need to work on this word wag.
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 Hmm. Yeah. Okay, can you read the sentence, please?
Okay, a dog and a pig wag their tails as a big frog gulps the bug.
Can you say this one more time, please?
Tails.
Okay, tails with an S.
Mhm. Tails.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, one more time, please, for the whole sentence.
Okay. A dog and a pig wag their tails as a big frog gulps the bug.
Okay, good job.
Mhm.
For number seven, no, this one's okay from what
Mhm.
I've heard. Okay, please read number seven.
Okay. Five firefighters are fighting fire with the fire.
Ah, this one, it should be firefighters.
Okay. Firefighters.
Okay, so it's not firefighters. It's not like that, okay? So stress the first word some more because you're going to learn this in the third book.
Mm-hmm.
When you encounter compound nouns,
Mm-hmm.
you stress the first word,
Yes.
not the second one,
Mm-hmm.
okay? So firefighters,
Okay.
okay?
Firefighters.
Yes. As for number eight,
Mm-hmm.
the van, this
Mm-hmm.
one, van, was
Van.
pronounced like ven like sound,
Okay.
but it should be
Eh.
ah,
Okay.
van,
Van.
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 Okay, can you
Okay.
read the whole sentence?
Okay. The van driver visited the village with a violin.
Ah, I forgot this one. This
Mm-hmm.
one's stress was incorrect.
Mm-hmm.
Put the stress on the second syllable.
Violin.
Violin. Okay?
Viol. Viol.
Violin.
Viol. Violin. Lin. So do I have to?
Lin, not the long E sound, I think. Yeah, it's right. It's
Mm,
short I.
violin.
Violin. Yeah,
Violin. Violin.
violin.
Violin. Okay.
Just be careful you don't pronounce the long E for that.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Please read the whole sentence
Okay.
one more time.
The van driver visited the village with a violin.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay. Number nine. Let me just check if I wrote anything. So, okay, there's none. I did not write anything for this. Okay. Please read the whole sentence.
Okay. Sly spinsters in swimming suits sold sealskins to seasick sailors.
Okay, good job.
Mhm.
Okay, number 10 is the hardest one of the hardest sentences here. I
Yes.
understand. Your razor was okay though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this one's okay. Uh, where is the other one? This pear. Pear was pronounced like peer. Peer like
Mm,
the peer P-E-E-R.
pear.
It sounded like
Oh,
that, so it should be pear, right?
pear. Pear.
Yes, pear.
Pear.
Okay. And then for this one,
Music. Musician.
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 Okay, yes. Right. Please read number
Z-
10.
Okay. The musician looked puzzled when his cousin gave him a razor and a pair of scissors.
Okay, okay, not bad. So just take note of those. Just be careful of those words that I have mentioned. Okay.
Okay.
For
So,
number,
the
okay.
reason you mentioned musician, I didn't make the Z sound correctly, right?
The distinction between the this one and this one here, they sounded the same. Yeah,
Uh,
they sounded the same. So that's why um, I pointed that one out as well.
so,
Yeah.
you said S and C, I made the same sound, but
Mm.
what sound did I make? Z or shan
The
sound?
Z.
Z.
It sounds
Ah.
more like a Z for
Mhm.
both. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Got it.
And then as for the next one,
Mhm.
the stress for sheriff, yeah, was incorrect. So the
Mhm.
stress there should go on the sheriff, first syllable. Okay.
Mhm. Okay.
Hold on. Sheriff, dirty shoes, and this one, fashion.
Fashion.
The
Mhm.
ah sound again. For this one, the
Fair.
first syllable.
Mhm.
Fashion.
Mhm. Okay.
Okay.
Fashion. Sheriff.
Sheriff, not
Sheriff.
sheriff. Okay.
Okay. Sheriff.
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 Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Please read.
Okay. The sheriff wore dirty shoes to the special fashion show.
One more time. Fashion.
Fashion.
Mm-hmm. Fa. Fa.
Fa fashion.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. There you
The
have it.
okay.
Next.
Next. Okay.
No, no, no. Okay. One more time.
Okay. The sheriff. The sheriff wore dirty shoes to the special fashion show.
Okay. Not bad. Okay.
Mhm.
Next.
In Asia. Okay. Ah.
Hold on, hold on.
Okay. Yeah. You have to mention
Let me
one.
just check if I wrote
Mhm.
down something. Oh, there's none. Okay, okay. Go ahead. Please read.
Mhm. In Asia, husbands usually make the decision.
Ah, let's practice the last word. The
This
decision.
decision.
Decision. Yeah.
Decision.
Yeah. So S, right?
Mhm.
And then this one is your ZH. Decision.
Jan. Uh, it's not. This is not this sound. Jun.
No, it's not. It's the sh
Ah,
sound.
really?
Yes.
Decision.
It's this one. Yeah.
Ah, this one. Right. Ah, okay.
Yeah. So this one is the sound.
Oh, oh,
Yeah.
okay. I got
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Okay.
One more time.
In Asia, in Asia, husbands usually make the decision.
hmm Okay, but just practice this particularly this sound. Jeune. That
Jeune,
sound. Jeune. Okay, don't
jeune,
don't round your lips. Jeune. Don't round your lips like that. It should not be rounded on the when you go to the end,
Mm-hmm.
jeune. It should go like that, not jeune. Because if you do it like that, jeune, it will sound like there is an oo sound in the
Mm-hmm.
middle, right?
Mm-hmm.
So as soon as you're done with this sound,
Jeune.
jeune,
Jeune.
the lips become unrounded, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so that's the part you need to practice for that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, next, this sound. So do
Mm-hmm.
you remember the special rule for the TH plus S?
Yeah, I know I have to pronounce it S, but when I submitted the homework for that chapter,
Mm,
they mentioned, not to me but other people, they mentioned there is no th sound for the
mm,
word, yeah, this one. So that's why I pronounced th sound, but yeah.
mm-hmm. Okay. Um, it all depends on how fast or how slow you're gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But from the speed that you were going on your MP3 recording, it was more appropriate for you to just pronounce the S,
Mm-hmm.
because when you're going fast, just pronounce the S, no TH. Des.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Nothing is worth thousands of des.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you go slowly, nothing is like that,
Mm-hmm.
then you pronounce the TH too.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Thousands of deaths. But I have a feeling they might check you on the special rule here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they might. I think you have to remove the th here because that's part of the special rule. So we have
Mm-hmm.
to follow it.
Okay.
Yeah. Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
So one more time.
Again.
13
Nothing is worth thousands of deaths.
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 Okay. And those people. Uh. Okay. Okay. There's none. 14.
Mhm.
Please read.
Okay, those people, if those belong to these people, what about that then?
Okay. Good.
Hmm.
Okay. For this one, I did not write anything for this too. That means it's okay. So please
Hmm.
read number 15.
He who has much in health and happiness has more than he who has much in material
Uh,
wealth.
ah, I remember. Stress this one. Because when you go he who has it, it doesn't sound like how a native speaker would speak. It sounds
Hmm.
like a different accent.
Hmm.
Um, stress he.
Hmm.
He who has much. Okay.
Hmm. Hmm.
He who has much in health and happiness has more than he who has much in material wealth.
Hmm. Okay.
Okay. Can you
Let
try?
me, okay. He who has much in health and happiness has more than he who has much in material wealth.
Yes. So stress this because they are actually important in the sentence. That's
Okay.
why. Because our time is almost over, let me just circle the other words that I'd like you to practice. This
Hmm.
one was, the stress was incorrect. So it should be rematch, not rematch. Okay? Rematch.
Rematch. Okay.
Uh, Jaguar. Nutty. Nutty.
Noddy.
Man. Ah, no, no, no. This one is okay.
Hmm.
Sorry, sorry. Where is the other one? Royal.
A
Royal.
royal.
And yearly. This
Yearly.
one. Hmm.
Hmm.
This one's good. This one's good.
Hmm.
Okay. I think that's it. All right.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
anyway, Alia, we're
Mm-hmm.
not going to be seeing each other on Thursday, so do your best and cross your fingers.
Okay. Thank you.
Uh-huh. I'll see you next week.
Okay. See you. Bye.
All right, bye-bye. Enjoy.